top stories, tremor rattles St. Kitts and Nevis. Kayanjet founder donates laptops to the Federation, and more info released about former Governor General's state funeral. The details on these stories and more after the break.
In cricket, there are a few essentials: a bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
49 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023. From Wexford to Fort Fair, from Queen Show to Jubilee, Culturama 49, so you must be here.
From July 27th to August 8th, join us in Nevis for the Caribbean's greatest summer line, Culturama 49.
49 years of mass and free, Culturama 20, 49 years of mass and free, Culturama 20, 49 years of mass and free, Culturama 20, 49 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023 years of mass, 49 years of mass.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Barrage. The Federation was shaken up on Monday afternoon when a 6.4 magnitude earthquake occurred in the North Atlantic Ocean. The tremor occurred at 4:30 and lasted for almost a minute. According to the U.S. Tsunami Warning System, the event occurred at a depth of 6 miles at 20.1 degrees north and 61.1 degrees west. An official from the National Emergency Management Agency said no tsunami warnings have been issued. There have also been no reports of damage or injuries. According to the comments on social media, the earthquake was also felt in Puerto Rico, Angola, and the British Virgin Islands. On Friday, founder of Kayanjet and Special Envoy for Economic Development, Uday Nayak, made a donation of laptops to the Federation through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. This donation was the fulfillment of a commitment he made to St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Kitts and Nevis's High Commissioner to the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland, His Excellency Dr. Kevin Isaac, on the eve of the April Diplomatic Week of Activities. Ahead of the event, at the request of the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, K. Bass, High Commissioner Isaac undertook to secure computers, 6 of which were donated in May from another source. Mr. Nayak responded by donating 15 laptops. 8 of the computers are being donated to the CFBC, 3 to the National Sports Council, and 2 will be presented to the Office of the Special Olympics. Foreign Minister, the Right Honorable Dr. Denzil Douglas, thanked the High Commissioner and Mr. Nayak, saying, quote, "Such a practical and useful donation by Mr. Nayak speaks not only to his generosity of spirit, but to his commitment to helping the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in its efforts to advance the Federation's sustainable development agenda," end quote. On behalf of the Foreign Affairs Minister, Permanent Secretary Bass challenged ambassadors and high commissioners ahead of Diplomatic Week to try and meet some of the needs of several local academic institutions. She also expressed her gratitude to High Commissioner Isaac and Mr. Nayak. More information has been released about the state funeral being planned for former Governor General, the late Sir S.W. Tapley Seaton, GCMG CVOK CJP LLD. An official at Government House on Monday confirmed that the state funeral will be held on Thursday, 20th July, at the Zion Moravian Church at 2 p.m. Earlier in the day, the body will lie in state at Government House from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Following the service, the body will be interred at Springfield Cemetery. Several dignitaries from around the world are expected to be in attendance at Sir Tapley's funeral, which will be live-streamed on ZIZ TV and social media platforms. Sir Tapley Seaton passed away on Thursday, 29th June 2023. He was 72 years old. Her Excellency Jacinth Henry Martin has been officially appointed St. Kitts and Nevis's ambassador to the United States of America. Ambassador Henry Martin paid a courtesy call on the federal cabinet to share insight on the vast opportunities and resources that the Washington, D.C.-based embassy can provide to the government and people of the Twin Island Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. In expressing her enthusiasm towards her new role, Ambassador Henry Martin stated, quote, "It is a high honor for me to return to the service of my country as Ambassador of St. Kitts and Nevis to the USA. My commitment to defending the interest of the government and people is unswerving, and I am excited to lead an equally committed team in delivering on the mandate entrusted to me, both as Ambassador to the USA and as permanent representative to the OAS," end quote. Jacinth Henry Martin has served the Federation in numerous capacities throughout her career in fields that span private and public sector service, as evidenced during her tenure as an elected parliamentarian and federal minister of government from 2000 to 2004. She was named to high-level representational roles in the United Kingdom and in the United States of America before being appointed her country's first female ambassador to the USA in 2011. There she served in the dual role of permanent representative to the Organization of American States, OAS. She was also appointed as a non-resident ambassador to Mexico and Paraguay. St. Kitts and Nevis will be represented at the Council of Ministers for Environmental Sustainability COMES 10th meeting taking place in Anguilla this week, Wednesday and Thursday. Honorable Dr. Joyal Clark, Minister of Environment and Sustainable Development, will join virtually, while Nerissa Williams, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry, will attend in person. The meeting of ministers responsible for environmental portfolios in the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States will be held at the Aurora Hotel and includes topics on ocean governance, climate resilience, data management, and sustainable financing mechanisms. From the meeting, it is expected that a proposed COMES roadmap for the current decade will be decided on, and the review of relevant policy issues related to environmental sustainability, natural disasters, and small island developing states. Ministers are also expected to hold talks with development partners and donor agencies on funding needs for undertaking sustainable development-related projects and programs in the region. After the break, St. Kitts Tourism Authority hosts Tasting Showcase and Steamsational Summer Camp kicks off. Stay with us.
Here are your Horses Value Mart IGA specials from June 29th through July 12th. Now, our Value Club Blue Tax special. Almond Breeze, almond milk, just $9.99. Kellogg's Cornflakes, $21.99. Planters cheese balls and curls, $9.99. Essential Everyday Grated Parmesan, just $11.99. Hot Pocket, $14.99. IGA and Essential Everyday Candy Fruit, just $8.99. And now, our very low weekly value deal. Essential Everyday Ketchup, $4.99. Multi-meal cereals, $13.99. Ensure drinks, $8.99. IGA and Essential Everyday Mac and Cheese, just $2.79. Essential Everyday Freezer Bath, $8.99. Stay fresh with Equaline mouthwash, $9.99. Shop smart, shop Value Mart. Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
50,000?
$50,000?
$50,000? Win big with TDC! Win up to $50,000 cash in the TDC Mega Rewards Mega Raffle! To enter, you must be a Mega Rewards member or sign up to TDC Mega Rewards Loyalty Program. Shop at our TDC retail stores or online at shoptdcgroup.com to receive one entry for every $250 spent. Draws take place from July to November. Win $10,000 every month with your entry rolled over so you can win and win even more.
Yes, this is 50.
Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. Dozens of local businesses were displaying their culinary creativity on Sunday at the Park Hyatt Resort as the St. Kitts Tourism Authority hosted its tasting showcase. More in this report.
The Tasting Showcase is a staple of activities to mark the annual Restaurant Week, which highlights local foods and restaurants. Each year, Restaurant Week is themed around a specific local ingredient, and this year, that ingredient is pineapple. Minister of Tourism, the Honourable Marsha Henderson, described the showcase as a success and said she's impressed with the creative ways the businesses used pineapple.
So I got to a few of the stalls and it was absolutely amazing. It's just really delightful to see that our people are so creative with all the ideas and all the ways that they were able to use pineapple. I had a cheesecake from Shani made with tacos. I had from Blessed Hands. We had some mango simos, fruit scoops, which were, on the healthy side. Everything was just fantastic so far.
This is the 7th edition of Restaurant Week. It runs from July 13 to 23. Jason Davis for ZIZ News.
The annual Promoting Excellence While Expanding Knowledge Peak Summer Camp kicked off on Monday at the St. Paul's Primary School. Dubbed STEAM Stational, this year's camp focuses on science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. On its first day, the camp saw presentations by Representative of Constituency Number 6, the Right Honourable Dr. Denzel Douglas, and Minister of Constituency Empowerment, Honourable Dr. Joel Clark. Coordinator of the Peak Summer Camp, Ramona Benjamin, explained the purpose of the annual event.
It started as an after-school program where we offered assistance to children who were struggling academically at the St. Paul's Primary School. That has evolved into an annual summer camp. We started because we realized that all the camps were based in the Bastia area, and back then, about 8 years ago, the only summer camp, the most prevalent one, was the sleepover camp, and most parents didn't want their kids to sleep over, so we decided to do this.
She outlined the focus of the camp.
It's called Peaks STEAM Stational Summer Camp. STEAM being the acronyms for science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. So we have activities centered around those themes. We have, guest speakers and presenters that would come and speak on, these topics, and lots of experiments planned for the kids. The objective of the camp is to sensitize the kids about the importance of STEAM, which is trending and, seem to be the way forward.
Now in its 6th year of operation, the Peak Summer Camp will be held at the St. Paul's Primary School over the course of the next 2 weeks. The 84 participants will take part in presentations by Cabinet Secretary Dr. Marcus Natta, the St. Kitts Nevis Robotics Association, and the Department of Environment. The St. Kitts Electricity Company Limited is advising the public of scheduled maintenance outages for the week 10th to 14th July 2023. The scheduled maintenance outages are necessary to perform maintenance as a part of their ongoing efforts to improve reliability. On Monday 10th July from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., the area affected is Carden Avenue. On Tuesday 11th July from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., the areas affected will be Charles Ground, Davis Road, Rollins Ground, Mainwood, St. Paul's, Lower Monkey Hill, and St. Peter's Place. On Wednesday 12th July, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., Mansion Water Pump, Mansion Estate Yard to Sadler's Village will be the areas affected. And on Thursday 13th July from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., Tabernacle Housing Project will be affected. After a 3-year pandemic pause, the Jehovah's Witnesses organization will be hosting its global 3-day event, the 2023 Exercise Patience Convention in Bastyr. In a press release issued on Monday, the organization stated that prior to 2019, summers in St. Kitts and Nevis were marked by Jehovah's Witnesses along with local invitees attending their annual conventions at the Ponds Estate Expandable Kingdom Hall. In 2020, the pandemic interrupted that tradition, and the witnesses held their convention programs as virtual events. The in-person convention will return beginning Friday, July 14th. Some 6,000 conventions will be held worldwide as part of the 2023 Exercise Patience Convention Series. 6 convention sessions will explore the quality of patience, highlighting its modern-day relevance through spiritual examples. The pre-recorded drama will be featured in 2 parts during the Saturday and Sunday afternoon sessions. The convention is open to the public and no collection is taken. For more information on the program or to find other convention locations and dates, persons are asked to go to jw.org and click the About Us tab. Coming up in regional news, 10 of 12 murders for the year solved so far in Grenada. The details.